Canadian Critical Care Nursing Conference 2023, Kelly Ballamon's Experience Travelogue. The conference was held in Fredericton, New Brunswick, September 23rd to the 27th at the Fredericton Convention Centre. CACCN blocked off rooms at the Westin and the Crown Plaza. They supplied nutrition breaks and lunches. Everything was in walking distance. Social media feeds to Twitter and Facebook. They used a feed loop app to organize your conference experience, and continuing learning credits were available when you completed a session evaluation. And the conference lineup was phenomenal. It was a critical care nurses learning playground. So much selection. I made 12.5 learning credits. All the speakers were knowledgeable and empowering. So here are some views of the large conference room. It was amazing to have so many kindred spirits in one space. Here's a multi-generational critical care nursing panel. And they had a conversation on where we came from, where we are going in this thing that unites us, critical care nursing. I really enjoyed a great presentation by the American Association of Critical Care Nurses, enabling us with tools on how to create a healthy work environment, skilled communication, true collaboration, effective decision-making, appropriate staffing, meaningful recognition, authentic leadership make the healthiest work environments, according to AACN. And the Healthy Work Environment Toolkit is available online for free, so check it out if you get a chance. Another great session, keeping it simple, creating a safe simulation space during pre-brief and debrief and difficult debrief. Nova Scotia Health's own Learning Institute educators, Jamie, Lisa, and Rachel, they're also facilitating the High Acuity Nursing Program. You may have been hearing about this as Yarmouth Regional is now supporting nurse for the HANP. So many great presentations. Here are some shots from Optimizing Continuous Renal Replacement Performance, a holistic approach to simplifying and improving therapy deliver by Richard Watt. That room was crowded. Preventing confusion in the critical care setting, using simulation to inspire, develop, and empower nurses by Daniel Royal and Galen Armstrong. Great sessions. One of my favorites was creation of an escape room by Heather and Kathleen Prisbel. They're not related, as per them. So these ladies walk us through the tools and the fun they had in creating an escape room to help 75 ICU nurses understand the structure of the heart and PA catheter relationship by using an escape room. Anybody interested in an escape room? In my mind, the most esteemed speaker was Brenda Morgan. She hails from London Health Centre and has been nursing since 1975. She was part of developing the CACCN certification. Brenda presented twice at the conference. Will critical care nursing survive? It is up to you, reflecting on the past and present and building your extraordinary future. And pictures from the screen are targeted refreshers, a retention strategy for experienced critical care nurses for high acuity, low occurrence, halo events. Brenda offers strategies to help seasoned nurses to maintain the competency for halo events and skills. And remember, no one is usually comfortable, but we can be competent. Poster displays highlighted today's excellence and innovation. Authors were around to chat at the evening reception. Transvenous pacemakers, mentorship program, promoting wellness, alarm management are some of the posters that caught my eye. Celebrating the extraordinary every day, awards and grants, bursary recognition ceremony. Challenges for points. Fun for some. I slid in with 40 points, whereas I see Tiffany earned 1,760 points. One collects points by visiting exhibitors, engaging in conversations about their products and services, and then answer a question to scan the QR code at the booth. Additional challenges for points. From the mobile event app, navigate gamification, hunt, active, select the challenge you would like to participate in from the list, select snap or choose photo to enter your submission. Wellness therapy dogs were very popular, as you see in the pics below. And there's me taking a selfie on the bridge. I was thinking I might upload it, but I didn't. Nurses' night out. Still going strong at midnight at Dolan's Pub. And here you can see Alberta nurses bragging about shutting the place down. Morning stretch chair yoga was a wonderful compliment to all the dancing. Thank you, Brookside Wellness Center, for a great morning start. Swag, swag, swag. What's the fun in a conference without swag? Swag from coast to coast, Northwest Territories and Yukon want nurses. British Columbia had 4 different recruiters. New Brunswick, PEI, cool first aid kit. Nova Scotia Health, I personally picked the chapstick. Nursing union representation. NBNU was present, and Nova Scotia's nursing union supplied the conference lanyards, as seen on my selfie with Nova Scotia Health recruiters. I love checking out the booths at a conference. Top names: BD, Phillips, Braun, Baxter, Space Labs, Nipro. What's the word? Well, nursing standards for critical care. I obviously picked up a clean copy of these. Critical care communities of practice. Networking platform for critical care nurses, critical care managers, educators, and new critical care nurses. Nova Scotia's health-owned Shonda McDonald with Canadian Vascular Access Association, promoting best practices in vascular access. Canadian Blood Services, organ and tissue donor, had a booth and an engaging presentation on brain-based definition of death. So the 2023 recommendations for the definition of death as the permanent cessation of brain function. Brain-based definition of death there's an animated video developed by the Canadian Critical Care Society in partnership with CBS and in partnership with the CMA to help explain the 3 pathways that lead to death. The video is 1 minute and 33 seconds. I encourage you to check it out. It's very well done. I got to try this out. The Baxter Q NRG Plus indirect calorimetry. Point of care, put the space hood mask, plastic blanket on, or connect it to the mechanical vent. You lay still for 8 to 10 minutes, and boom, you get your individual metabolic measurement analysis. How cool.
So pretty gross.
All right, let's see some information. Get a video.
So if you look here, how quickly you start to get recruitment. So this is the positive pressure mode, and you can already get some recruitment going on down low. Like very quickly, it's pushing the pressure down to create the pressure in the lower airways. So anybody with a mucus plugs down here, this is how. Now this is only 25 centimeters of water pressure.
What's a conference without networking? Myself with the CACCN Chief Operating Officer, Christine, and then Nova Scotia Health Recruiters with Space Labs there. And it was really heartwarming to hang out with my Northern Zone counterpart, Shonda McDonald. Shout out to Scrubs Plus, the only scrub company present at the conference. Tuesday after the conference, I seeked out their store in the Regent Mall. The mall closes at 1800 and I got there at 1750. I found $270 of greatness, 270. Then the machine wouldn't work. The email pay wouldn't work. The store rep told me I had an honest face and I can pay at the booth next day. So check out Scrubs Plus if you can. Presenters get a discount off conference fee. I presented supporting travel nurse orientation in a rural intensive care setting. In 35 minutes, I shared tools, approaches, and resources that were developed to support a fast orientation process. And a shout out to my Southwest CNE team and Yarmouth ICU home. My old school handouts were well received. I really enjoyed the engaging conversation that I helped facilitate following my presentation. Travel nurses, a Band-Aid, a good adventure, definitely a hot topic of conversation. My post-presentation thank you card. I am now crossing presenting at a national conference off my bucket list. Presenting at the 2023 conference, CACCN conference, reminded me you don't need to be an expert to do something great. You need to step out of your comfort zone. Memorable highlights. Biggest pepper shaker, having dinner at Maxwell Steakhouse in the Crown Plaza Hotel. And pretty park benches of Fredericton. Thank you to my nursing colleagues, to travel nurses for your sense of adventure, to Interprofessional Practice and Learning for your support, to Yarmouth Hospital for being homegrown, to Sharon Harvey for being an authentic leader, and for my fellow CNEs for enduring my technological learning curves. Together, you give me strength.